I gotta tell my own story.
Yeah.
I can't let a motherfucker tell my story for me. Like, man, nigga gotta tell that story themselves.
Nigga, do you feel like they be
You're
real
recording.
fake?
Hi, I'm Mackenzie. My name.
Yeah, come on, you flying, bro. You gotta get on this bitch and pop it. I'm Big Kens. Like, your name Mackenzie, Big Kens. What's your right name? Hey, it's Big Kens on the check-in, man. You gotta let them know. Let them know who you is. What they do, whatever I tell them, let them know. Pop that shit, cuz.
So, my name is Big Kens on it.
There you go.
Truly, big old facts. Steve-O go crazy. Truly, I say damn, I wish Steve-O was here, getting this free money. We was young boys off the porch, just trying to be something. Vibe and watch me teach something. Don't say your words, it be on point when we peep something. Trap phone ring-a-ling and it's like 3-something. Wash, rinse, then repeat, honeys keep coming. Box weed, top some members spinning in them strikers. You make them feel it in they heart when you really righteous. I told for
What's happening, man? This is another episode of Really Righteous Podcast, man. Y'all see where we at, man. We at the legendary home of the Razorbacks, man. You feel me? I got a legendary Razorback with me, feel me? Got my boy Hurry, Water, you know. What they do, man. Hey, shit, I just talk about growing up, bro, in the one, like, where you come from? Like, what side you from?
So I'm 39.
39.
39, you know. Grew up over there. But I wasn't really outside back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
You was in the
I was in the
crib.
I grew up with my dad. He was from down here, but I wasn't really involved. Stayed with my old girl and shit.
They told me your boy was the
Maintenance man, dry nut.
Yeah, got anything.
Oh, heard.
That boy out there. That crazy.
Jerry Curry.
He'll be like, I ain't know. Oh, you know your old boy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I ain't never. So you grew up with your old girl, mainly though.
Yeah, mainly.
Old
Damn,
team.
so what you would say, like how that shit was? You don't got no siblings.
Yeah, I got 7, man. I'm the baby of 10.
Damn.
Old girl got 10 kids.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Old girl got 9. You know,
Yeah, man.
10 kids, that's crazy.
10 kids,
How that was growing up with that big family? Like?
It was good, man. I ain't gonna lie. It had its ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? When we ended up moving to the ranch. We stayed in the ranch for a little minute.
Damn, 10 kids, man. You know that.
Vibing. It was. You know, everybody had a big family. Oh, you know, Coos and them.
Yeah.
And
Your cousins and
yeah,
shit.
they had a big family. So every time we get a little get together, that shit be on team.
How Steve was as a chick?
Steve was.
How he was as a chick?
Steve was quiet.
Yeah.
Steve was quiet, sneaky, one of the sneaky motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta, if you catch him, you catch him. If you don't, shit.
Hey, listen, that's how he was, and that's how he is, though. Like, I can say that about him. Like, he really was on some sneaky shit. Like, I can say that about him. Like, bro, really, like, how his life was. Like, motherfuckers don't know. Like, the Steve, who got the Steve? Like, your family don't probably got this one.
They ain't even know. They ain't even know what's going on.
That's why I don't even be like, nah, I want motherfuckers to know, bro, how they doing.
For sure, yeah.
Cause bro wasn't really like that, though. Like, bro really that, like, this shit really, like, molded, bro.
No, like, true, for sure.
Shit going on, like, damn, you grew up.
To that shit.
Yeah, you grew up with a big family, though. Feel me? Like, damn, so you say, oh boy, he still around.
Yeah, he was still around, man. Right now, we got a good relationship now, but, you know, after a couple of years, he from 15. After a couple of years, we end up, you know, rekindling type shit and vibing. And now we best of friends now, shit. I act like he my own boy, shit. But I still respect him, though, you feel me? So,
Little old boy, I ain't gonna lie. But how you would say it was growing up in the one, like? You say you weren't really outside. When you got outside, you playing at the park?
Yeah, I was playing at the park. But like I really wasn't going to like the functions and shit and all that shit till like probably my last 2 years at the park. That's when I started like stepping on this shit like that. Yeah, man. So
what you was doing in the crib?
Shit, working. I had older brothers, man. My other brother, they went to college and shit, played ball and shit. So I was kind of like looking up to them, doing shit the right way. I'm not saying like for sure. Yeah, so just being around them, working out, developing a different type of grind, you know what I'm saying? So, but when I did get time to come outside, that shit would have been a normal thing. I know when to leave, when not to leave, you know what I'm saying?
So you say you started playing ball your last 2 years?
No. I started at 6 years old.
Shit,
I started at first in the car, yeah. My my last 2 years, that's when I started coming outside, like going to like the functions and shit.
Like, who you looking up to, like, on some ball player, like, outside your brothers and shit, like, who you was seeing, like, when you at that age?
On the ball?
You was young.
I can remember Coach Chris, they hold the 110s team. You had McConaughey, you had Smoke, you had fucking Stank. I don't know if y'all know Stank, though, Charles.
Stank?
Yeah, he intro road nephew. All them though. I know, but Smokey John Brown, that's why I really started like getting under. Especially when I got to high school, working out with him and shit, and taking nigga up on his wing. And I just, that's why I know my role models. Honestly though, you feel what I'm saying?
So like when you were playing on the court, like who you playing with? Like who was your era when you playing ball on the court?
So we had Chuck, Boy, we had Tay Tay, B-Mo, Johnny Wilhelm. Who was? Who we had? Chop. We had a lot of motherfuckers who Fred Swain.
So you say you played out here with who you say Chucky,
Fred, Boy.
But ain't Fred what Fred ain't Fred playing somewhere?
Yeah, he came from South
like
Miami.
Yeah,
no, South Miami great.
South Miami.
He ended up coming out here for the after he finished the rest of his years. I had the Paul. He became goddamn legendary out there, motherfucker.
You feel like, okay, what you say, you played linebacker out here?
Yeah, I started off as linebacker.
So when you say you got good, like, when you knew like, okay, damn, like, you always been good.
I feel like I always been good before, like when I got rid of the fear of like playing football and showing my talent. When I got rid of that fear, that's when I got like elevated. Every year I elevated. You know what I'm saying?
How old you? Like, what kind you say that was?
Probably like my 95 years, that was, but my 95 year, that's around 190, well, 95 pounds. I was just out here. I ain't have no choice but to be out here, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah.
So you would say like it was easy for you to focus on ball? Like it wasn't hard for you to stay focused, locked in on football?
Yeah, it was easy. It was easy because I already knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. Even growing up with a big family, I know I wanted to take care of.
So how that shit was, like when you probably was seeing like other niggas like your peers, like probably doing other shit. Niggas probably having shit like.
No, yeah, true. I was just so locked in and so focused on ball, and I wanted some different shit than being able to. Yeah, I already knew what I wanted.
You want to play ball? That was
it. That's the only thing I wanted.
That was your dream.
That was my dream. From 6 years old when I started playing, I came out there being some Jesus slide. Yeah. Worked out on
Jesus slide.
Yeah, bro. Coach Anton got a nigga some cleats, my first pair of cleats, and I ain't looked back since.
Yeah. So you would say you went to Homestead?
Yeah, I went to Homestead.
All 4 years.
All 4 years Homestead. I could have went to any school. I went to Barrington. I went to Barrington my last like 7th and 8th grade. I went to Barrington, and then I was working out at Homestead. Yeah. And when I got to home in my 9th grade year, I got to Homestead. Shit, we had He-Man, we had Pathway, we had Red Man, they had some people out there. So I was already like, damn, I'm gonna come out here and I gotta compete. But I ain't even know that. My name was already buzzing out there, so it's just like.
How that shit was in 9th grade year?
9th grade year, straight varsity.
What you remember the most? Like,
shit.
Playing, like, what's the shit you remember, like,
first time me and my nigga my dog Cooter, we got out there, dog. He had 4, I had 5. Yeah. So we was already like on some. He came from the Grove though, you feel me? So he came out here from the Grove and we took over. Yeah. Nigga was hating on. I tell you, nigga was hating on it because we freshmen. I'm playing on varsity with low numbers. You know, niggas get 87, 81, all type of shit. We got 5 and 4, and we starting like. Like, damn, how these niggas coming in? But they don't know. We done put in the work all over the summer and. My name already was buzzing before I even got home with this, so I already knew I was solidified when I got there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I started like this little saying called booty meat. Yeah. Or I used to call it DBs and shit. Like, y'all niggas booty meat. Like, you feel me? So
you was like that.
Y'all was already really like that.
So why you think niggas don't be saying herd though? Like, why you think niggas don't be putting herd in the top 5, whatever they be?
I honestly don't know, but a lot of shit. I don't really care too much about it, you know what I'm saying? I do care when I see my name, I'm like, okay, cool. But I know what I did. I know any nigga who got against me or went against me, they knew they ain't got that work every time, no matter what. No matter they want to rep, I want to rep, they got it regardless, you feel what I'm saying? So, and I don't want like, you know, not throwing no shade, no shit like that, but when it came down to like when the name was out there, Right, the double team shit in our era, I mean, it's been going on, but like, far as our era, I'm the one started that double team shit to open up another.
What lane that?
Lane of when I'm a sophomore, he a freshman right now. He a freshman right now. So junior. I was a junior, he was a freshman.
You 11 and he 11.
Yeah, he 11. Well, cause I skipped the 10th grade, so that's why I
skipped the 10th grade.
I skipped the 10th grade.
You smart that.
Nah, I just got promoted. Cause I wasn't gonna be able to pay myself by my senior year, cause my age. You know, I graduated at 19, but so they promoted me to the 11th grade.
So how you feel about the shit they got going on with like what they call that shit? They keeping the kids and like
they reclassifying.
Yeah.
I mean, some it worked out good for them. If it was me, I wouldn't.
You don't feel like that's a little cheat code?
It is a cheat code. It definitely is a cheat code. It definitely is. Because you already more you already advanced more. You know what I'm saying? Because you done did it already. You feel what I'm saying? So staying down when you supposed to be where you supposed to be.
Yeah. So hey, when you had your first, you already had when you had the
I had my daughter at 2014. I was in college already. Yeah, I was in college, my junior year in college.
We didn't get that yet. Baby, so 9th grade, boom. You do your thing, Fred. You skip 10th grade, go right to the 11th. So now you're a junior already.
I'm a junior already.
You still balling?
Still balling, still on varsity. I played 3 years varsity. My whole high school, I played 3 years of high school ball. Shit, 19 games out of the whole 3 years. I'm playing 19 because I got hurt. I got hurt my freshman year, my shoulder. And then my junior year, I got hurt again, my knee. And then my senior was the only time I played the whole season.
How far y'all went? Y'all ain't never.
He ain't never
did shit. Who all y'all done had though? Like who was your quarterback at this time? Shit like that. Like,
we had Isaiah Salter. He was our quarterback then. But I played quarterback and receiver my 9th grade, 11th grade quarterback and receiver. And then when he came, shit, I was full-time receiver, class athlete type of thing. He was our quarterback. We had Scoop. He was our linebacker and running back.
I had a lot of
we had a lot of people like,
so what made you go to the U though? I mean, like what all offers you had? Like what other options you had?
Man, I had Florida State. I had all type of.
So why you picked the U then?
Shit, I met my daughter's mom. I met at Homestead, and then I ain't really want to leave.
Oh, you saying you ain't want to leave the city?
I ain't want to leave the city then, so I got the opportunity to stay. And then plus playing at the crib, shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You were fun back there. Who all on that team we went to?
Shit, my class we had Tracy Down, we had Malcolm Lewis, Dion Wood, Luke Johnson, Sean Jenkins.
You went crazy.
I went crazy too. Especially my sophomore year when I got 6. That's when I was really locked in. I was focused. I already wanted 6 already, so I was focused. Like,
so what's the most like? What you would say like the most like legendary shit that you like that you did like?
Florida game.
Florida.
Yeah, we played Florida 2013.
See, I wasn't tapped in with sports, bro. I used to see like your pictures and shit like that, but I'm outside, bro. I ain't even like sports. I know, but it like then you older than me too. You ain't my generation. Like I know all the athletes that grew up in my generation, but it like I wasn't really. I seen them because I know like he my dog, but I wasn't paying attention to that shit, bro. But they're like. You say Florida game? I need to go watch that. You gotta put a clip in there.
Sure, I scored the first touchdown, man, in Florida on the little corner route, man, in the back of the end zone, man. Shit was up from there. I ain't gonna lie. After that game, shit was just moving.
You said it was sophomore year?
Sophomore year. Shit was just moving out, running with the ones, all type of shit. Yeah, man. So I did kind of like solidified my like position as a slot receiver after that game, and I would just
how you ever say like your whole career was?
I think it could have been a lot better. My junior year, I kind of got off track because I was going back and forth with the coach, and it kind of hurt me a little bit. I ain't gonna say I got big headed, but I just knew what I was bringing to the table. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to let nobody play with me, so it was a lot of like head clash.
What you mean? What type of shit? Like they ain't playing you?
Yeah, they weren't playing me. Feeling like I'm a cancer to the team, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I knew for sure. But I knew I wasn't a cancer. You feel what I'm saying? I stayed. I would put the transfer to Michigan, but I was like, yeah, nah, it's over. Then I can't do it. And then I was having my daughter, so I was like, yeah, it's over with. Now I'm just gonna stick it out. You feel what I'm saying? Ground it out. Yeah, it is what it is. So I mean, it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I still got a shot in the league, though. You know what I'm saying? So I can't.
Yeah, okay. So you had your daughter when junior or sophomore year?
Junior year. 14
So now you a dad. You in college. You a dad. You your first child. Like how that experience was. Like
Man, that shit was tough.
good thing you was at home too.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I was able to come home.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I was able to come home on the weekends after the game and stuff. But it was tough though. It was tough though, man. Cause we ended up moving in together. You know what I'm saying? So it was just I was already grown up shit before I was able to grow up. You know what I mean? So it was tough, man. But I stuck it out though. You know.
You said you the baby of the team.
Yeah, I'm the baby of the team.
So you ain't even change those diapers. You know what I mean?
Well, I did. I got nephews and stuff like that, so I already knew what. You already know what to do though. Before I was like balancing out my life and playing football and being a father, that was the tough part about it though. You know what I'm saying? So because you gotta wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, but you know you might go to sleep at 12, 1 o'clock trying to put the baby to sleep. You know what I mean? So falling asleep in meetings and all type of stuff, man. But you know the coaches understood. They already knew what I was going through, so they ain't really bashing niggas for that. So that was a good thing. It was lit. I ain't gonna lie. About 3 years was lit.
What was your biggest game in high school? I remember the West game. I think that was the West game when you split the cornerback and the safety and they hit each other.
Yeah, that was ain't far as stat wise. That's my biggest game. I had 2 catches for 2 touchdowns, 150.
I'm watching this shit.
And I ain't played none of the second half.
And then you got hurt.
Damn.
Yeah, I got McGraw. I fucked McGraw.
That you were playing against Coop.
Cooper.
You ain't Coop.
Mark Cooper?
Yeah.
Mark
That would have
Cooper.
been the third touchdown.
It was a showdown, bro.
What grade you were?
That was my
senior. Senior?
That was supposed to be your third touchdown at Pitt.
Yeah, bro said like he was doing this. The double stick shit was already.
This shit was already.
That
We played Kansas City, bro.
That how bro
Nigga had. I ain't had the 3 high Lane had, you know what I'm saying, but I had the 2 like a gunner type of shit. So I'm just like, okay, shit, I'm vibing. You know what I'm saying? Like I had 0 targets, 0 catches that game.
You got a pop with her, let that know. You got offers for quarterback. You ain't even. You got 8 offers for quarterback. What?
Yeah, offer for quarterback. I had offers for DB. Kentucky wanted me to come play DB.
Shit, he got offers all across this.
Louisville wanted me to come play DB.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't need.
Yo, this bitch chilling, man. Let that
I
know.
don't really know about all that shit.
I played DB, I played quarterback. I was an athlete, right? So I had offers from different positions, you know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why that's the reason why I didn't go to Louisville though. Because they wanted me to play DB. But it got so crazy. My DB coach in the league, he was at Louisville when I was supposed to go to Louisville.
You and Scoop left at the same time?
Yeah, me and Scoop left. Me and Scoop supposed to go to Miami together. We committed the same day. But then he went to school early. And he went to Louisville. I said, I ain't going to there because they want me to play. When I went on my visit to Louisville, I met with a DB coach. I'm like, man, I see myself as a receiver, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, why am I not meeting with the receiver coach? But they already wanted me to play DB. Charlie Strong, he was in my living room saying like, you don't have too many DBs at 6 feet running what you running and all this and the length. I'm like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I really ain't hearing what you're saying because I know my skill work at receiver. Like, I know I can be the #1 receiver. I come to your program.
So you went crazy in high school, feel me?
Yeah.
Like that shit, like it was easy, like you transitioned easy like to college, like.
Oh yeah, I transitioned easy. It was
the problem started coming. You say when you started bumping head.
Yeah, I was bumping head. Yeah,
that was what 10th grade, you say?
My junior year. That's when I started bumping head with the coach and all that.
You ain't lead that shit.
I ain't lead. I wanted to so bad, but I didn't.
How your daughter, like, how you gonna say she changed you though, like as a person, like at that time, like when you had her, like that shit ain't make you like, like damn, I gotta really lock in right now.
Yeah, that's what, because I knew what I was. So when I had my daughter, I really found my why and why I'm really playing sport. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for sure. I ain't want her to grow up how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, wearing hand-me-down clothes from my brothers and shit. It wasn't like no toe up or toes in it, but you know, they want their own shit when they going to school. But I had to wear their stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't want her to, you know what I'm saying, to feel like, you know, she gotta, you know, wait for stuff. So that's why I grinded as much as I did. So I could be able to provide for her, and so she wanted to have that, you know.
So the path to the draft, how that shit was, like
that shit was
crazy. How that moment, like just Feel me? You know you went out here, but then this shit was kind of rocky with the coach, all that. Like, he did like pro day, all that.
I did
like,
pro day. I ain't get invited to the combine.
Shout out to Swayze, man.
Yeah, Swayze, you know Swayze.
So you don't go combine, so a nigga go pro day and not combine, ain't they already in their head thinking like, damn, like my chance kind of like.
Nah, it ain't even that. Sometimes, but so pro, like combine is like a
bigger scale.
It's a bigger scale of like a pro day. You know what I'm saying? So some people when they go to the combine, they don't do their pro day. You know what I'm saying? Unless they run a bad 40, they'll run it again on pro day. But it's just like a national thing where shit television while up there.
We ran in the rain. We ran 40 in the rain.
437 in the rain.
Well, you did that shit up.
And you on 437 in the rain.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you gotta speak on you, bro. I went to the U, bro. I never knew that you looked like that on the inside, bro.
Oh yeah.
I went to that shit one time, like at a job, bro. Like that shit look totally different when you ride in there, bro. Like I was in like the cafeteria area, like with the water.
Oh yeah,
so
the big ass lake behind it.
Damn, they got all this shit right here in this gate.
But y'all can see it now though. Now that big high rise building in that motherfucker, all type of shit.
Pro day, he do the combine.
I ain't get my combine, so I did the pro day. You know, we did all the scouts came out to the facility and stuff. I talked to Denver, I talked to Green Bay, I talked to Dallas, I talked about like 12, 13 scouts that day, running drills and shit. They want, you know, you feel special when they come and say, I want to see this route, I want to see you run this route. So when the Denver coach said that, so I'm thinking like, well, I got a shot to go to Denver. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, my sister already lived with them. I got sisters in Denver now. So I'm just preparing myself to transition from college to the league, and then I think being in college that should prepare you to go to the league, because I ain't gonna lie, the league ain't what everybody think it is. It's really not that hard, right? As far as like getting into it is hard, right? Because it's 1% that makes it to the league, but like once you in, right? It's more so like it's on you. Everything is on you. But if you don't do it, we just gonna find you. So it make you responsible for, okay, I gotta be this meeting at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be that bitch at 8:55. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to lose this bread. It ain't no $100 fine. It's $1,500 depending on where you at. Yeah, I might get $5,000 fine for being a minute late for me.
So how that shit went? You got drafted? How that shit
no, so I went undrafted. Went to I was a priority undrafted free agent. So it's like as soon as the draft over, then it's you, like you the priority, you the first one after the draft, everybody after the draft.
So how that shit was just waiting though? Like,
just waiting. So
like just
everybody got. I was at Footballcareer. Everybody got dreams of being drafted. So everybody in front of the TV, they watching and see if their name will be called.
What's it called? Who called? In the back end, I think that was Denver or Green. That was Denver or Green.
The Green Bay.
Yeah,
that's why I ended up going to. So after the draft was done, probably like 10 minutes after the draft, Green Bay called me. Like, so we booking your fight. We want you to come out for, workout type shit. You know what I'm saying? So probably like 2 days later, I ended up sliding to Green Bay. Was up there for a whole year. Before I got activated. Well, let me jump out.
You grind.
Yeah, up at grinding. We doing mini camp. Crazy part about it though, during mini camp, like the coach wanted me to play DB. Remember I told you he was at Louisville, but he ended up going to Green Bay the same year I went to Green Bay. So he like, man, we've been looking at you like we've been wanting you to play DB. So I'm like, man, I'm still walking in on the receiver shit, not knowing like it's my purpose of being, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say my purpose, but this is what I'm supposed to be at, you know what I'm saying? But so I ended up making the team, but I was on practice squad. So practice squad, you like when it come down to during the season, right? You playing offense and defense, right? So you just being a look team for the defense. So on offense, you be the look team, the defense look team. So I'm playing DB. I ain't really savvy like that, but I know how to play it. So I was doing a little shit. Then we towards that was all year though. The whole year we make it to the playoffs. Right, my first game in the playoffs.
You on practice squad?
I'm on practice squad. I'm traveling. I'm going to the thing. We playing all type of teams. I'm going to the games, all type of shit. We get to playing the Giants. We got to play the Giants in the first round playoff. We had a DB get hurt. So I'm like, damn. So now they like, oh, we need you to come play DB, but we finna activate you. So I'm like, oh wait, my fault. the first game of the season, I'm still on practice squad. I mean, first game of the season, Sam Shields get hurt with a concussion. So I'm still at receiver though. So the next Monday in the meetings, the coach come to me like, oh, we need you to switch over to DB because we're gonna try you out at DB, so you can play DB. I'm like, shit, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Now imagine I was already doing it all during the season. So I switched over. Kind of gave me a few more years in the league, you know what I'm saying? So I switched over.
That switch gave you?
Switch. So I ended up switching to DB. So now my primary position is DB. So I'm going to DB meetings. I'm meeting with the defense. So, but I learned it so quick though. You feel what I'm saying? I got good at it, developed so much because I was working, grinding. Then we get to the fast forward all season. I'm still on practice squad at DB. Then the first playoff game, we're playing the Giants. Odell them coming town. I'm like, oh shit. Now we got 2 DBs out, so now it's time to activate me. So I'm like, oh shit. So you know the interviews coming, the blog talking about, oh, we activating her and all this. So I'm nervous. Yeah, my phone blowing up. When they say you got to get activated, you gonna play. I'm like, shit, where you heard this from? Because like, the coach ain't calling me yet. About 10 minutes later, the coach comes to me and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna activate you for Sunday's game. So I'm like, okay, cool, boom. So now I'm thinking about the money now, like, so how this shit work? I'm going from, you know, $10,000 every 2 weeks to $20,000 every 2 weeks on one paycheck. So I'm like, okay, shit, all right. Yeah. So now I'm calculating what I can do and what I can spend and all that shit. But I ain't even worried about the game because I'm thinking about this money. So game come, but I'm playing straight special teams when the game comes. Straight special team. First got my little feet wet, then we end up going to Dallas. We win in Dallas. I'm playing special teams. I got one rep in that corner. But that was my only rep in that corner, you feel me? In a little run place. So I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm vibing. Then we go to we win Dallas, and we go to Atlanta. Got a doze blowed off. Atlanta beat the shit out of us, man.
You still playing?
I'm still playing. But I was inactive. When we played Atlanta, I was inactive. So the thing about active and inactive, right? So on the roster, there's 46 people that can dress up on the NFL roster, right? Dress up and play in the game, right? But they bring 53, right? So like about like an hour before the game, like the manager will come to you and be like, oh, why you're not dressing like this, so you ain't active. But you still get paid, but you're just not gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So
nigga really ain't giving a fuck.
Nigga not giving a fuck. Nigga getting that money, so they're like, okay, shit.
So how long you at Green Bay?
2 years. I was at
2 years, then you went to what?
I went to Pittsburgh for 2 years.
Playoff check be different too.
Yeah, playoff check be different. I can touch on that too.
We're gonna talk about it. So you say you went to Pittsburgh 2 years too?
2 years
so
at
you had 4 years?
4 years in total. Yeah, 4 years in total. I ended up getting hurt at Pittsburgh. But that was probably like the best organization in life.
So you feel like you had a fair shot in that shit? Or you feel like it was on you, or you just didn't get the shot that you?
I just feel like I didn't get the shot that I wanted to showcase my talent. So, but it is what it is.
I say though, look, I wanted to ask you, like, what you feel like worth, like a nigga making it that far and not getting the shot, or a nigga who grinding and never getting the shot?
Grinding, never get the shot.
Nah, they never get the shot.
Never get the shot. That's because you got the experience to tell it for the person that didn't get the opportunity, but you grinding all the way. Like I got a homeboy named Priest, but he playing Canada right now. He grind so hard, but he just never got the shot to pay him. Even like a mini camp or an invite to a workout. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the tough part about like sticking and being able to be consistent on. Okay, so do I want to continue this grind or shit? So I'm just gonna fall off and just find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? So. A lot of us know, like, shit, at 6 years old, shit, we already know what we want to do. If we want to stay with sports or we want to go the other route and find something else to do, you know what I'm saying? But
you feel like that shit worth it? Is it worth it, though?
The grind?
I'm saying, like, you say, like what we saying, like, do you feel like
I feel like it's
grind you got to put in to go to the league, do you feel like that shit, is it worth it? Because you might not make it.
You might not make it, but when you do make it, it's going to pay off.
But that 1% who make it,
it don't always pay off, but that 1% that make it, they don't always pay off.
I'm saying, like, out of the 100, 1% gonna make it.
Yeah.
So the other 99, like, do you feel like this shit worth it for all y'all to go through this shit? Y'all finna go through y'all whole life, y'all dedicate y'all life to this game, and y'all might not. Over these years, they gonna tell you what you could have been done did in your life, like on some legit shit. Like, so it's like, is that shit really worth it though? Like, it's a 1% chance.
I think it's worth it. I think
you feel like it's worth it.
I feel like it's worth it.
That's like, I be thinking about that, like, damn, niggas be really dedicating their life to this shit.
Only reason why I fucking work, cause that shit, it can pay off, bro. Like, it can pay off. Do it always work? No, but it's an experience.
You feel like it's easier now these days, like the generation, like
it's like,
all that.
yeah, cause you got the. I mean, now we got the NIL and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The NIL will making people the grind be less, right? Cause now if I'm coming out of high school, I got an NIL deal. Shit, I'm getting money already. I mean, it ain't no millions of dollars, but shit, depending on how you do in college, you can get millions of dollars.
That might be making a nigga grind harder too, though. No,
cause I'm making the same thing niggas in the league making. I mean, we ain't getting no $150 million contract.
I'm saying the niggas who ain't get the NIL yet, like all the shit.
Oh yeah.
They probably trying to be the best shit they could be. I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to get by 200-300. Like NIL, like how you like when you see that NIL shit? Can you fuck coming out of high school, all that? Like, how you feel like? How you look at that shit? Like, damn.
I wish they would have had it when we had it. When we was in school. Like when I was in school, I wish we would have had it. Cause I knew I would have had me a little NIL deal. Whether it was 50,000 or something, it's something.
It would have turned you up.
Oh yeah, it would have turned a nigga up. The mindset of people, the kids nowadays and back then, it's totally different. I ain't gonna lie to shit. I feel like football really borders down though. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got too much avenues to get to one place. Right now, especially back in the day when smoking them, shit was hard. That shit was hard to make it to college, make it to the league. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody had one avenue. Right now, you got this way, all type of ways just to get to the NFL.
Like you seeing that boy Ram growing up?
It used to be me smoking Ram right here on the bar, working out. That's why I always felt like I was more advanced than everybody else, especially when I went to home. You know what I'm saying? Because I was working out with a nigga that was in college.
That boy Ram, like I'll ask you, like, he tell me like he feel like he don't get his flowers either. Like,
yeah, he don't.
He telling me like niggas don't give. He telling me on the phone like, I'm gonna be doing an interview with him, but. Yeah, that shit, that's crazy.
Ram definitely was top, like one of the top ones coming out of that receiver position. For sure. He was like, oh boy, y'all want to do one-on-one, bet some money? Oh, I'm going to get Ram.
So how you looking at his career, how his shit went, like what that shit, like how that shit, like he was he a nigga who you just was like, bro, like, so how old you were when that shit happened to him?
I was young. I don't even. I don't think I really. I knew of him, but I ain't really like hung out with him.
You started working out with him after his career.
Yeah, after career. He was still trying to get back on at that moment when me and him and Smoke was working out.
So what shocked you the most about being in the NFL? Like, what's some shit that shocked you? Like, and this shit going on in here, like
just seeing how the coach is. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta really come in and adapt soon as you come in, or they gonna get your ass up out of there. Yeah, it ain't like no, you come in and you do your own thing and then wing it and all that stuff. Like, you really gotta adapt to the coach and are we doing this at this time? We buying in. They really want motherfuckers who wanna buy in and be a part of the organization. You know what I'm saying? So that would really shock me, but I was already like, okay, well, I know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna buy in.
So those 4 years, like when that shit was over, like. How you like cope with that shit? Like what you started doing? Like, cause I know a nigga when that shit real, nigga ain't just like laying down.
So I went to Canada for 2 years. I played Canada ball for 2 years. I still ain't want to give it up. I ended up playing arena ball. Coming to man in the arena ball and
you still chasing it.
Still chasing it. You know what I'm saying? But it was opportunities. Like I said, there's always different avenues. You know what I'm saying? So arena ball was another avenue. Shit. It was one game I had like 3 picks. 3 picks, 1 pick 6. Right, but you had Oakland in the arena, you had Arizona in the arena, and you had Jacksonville. This was in Jacksonville, so it was opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like they was really looking and trying to find talent everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but I never got a chance to work out with a team that was there. So I was just like, after that, they ain't pick me out. Like, man, you know what? I'm finna go home and get me a job. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was.
I'm saying, so you did cool with that shit like that, like you can't.
It was smooth. It was an easy transition for me. I ain't gonna lie. Some people, they get depressed and all that. I ain't gonna lie. 2019, I was depressed. That was my only time I was depressed. I was like, damn, this shit really over with.
You was outside 2019.
That's when I really started. Yeah, that's when I really started. Like, okay, shit, we gotta make this shit ends meet now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's when I really started like hanging out late. Yeah, for the benefit girl, I'm out late.
How that was though? Like now you back, you outside now. Like you ain't really been outside before that. Like you straight football head on. Like now you out to leave you outside, like how that shit was, like just seeing shit, like.
I'm honestly my first probably like week I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know, people looking up like, what is her? You played in the league, and now you back hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? And I had to think like, bro, this really ain't no bad thing, bro. Like, it is what it is. At the end of the day, bro, our chips, you know, we gotta pay the part that we dealt.
You know how many niggas ain't make it that far?
That's what I'm saying. So that's when I got that concept of like, bro, I'm part of the 1%.
Yeah.
Now I can really live comfortable now that I can like niggas, I can tell niggas like, well, I'm part of the 1%. Like, what's going on? Like y'all ain't did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather we took different ways, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I gotta ask you, bro, how like your relationship be like with niggas? Like you get on these teams, like you meet niggas like y'all, you know, when y'all on the team, y'all locked in, all that. Like, do you feel like that shit be fake? Like niggas like
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You really meet niggas
You
that
really
like-
meet niggas and they gonna really help you out and give you a hand. Not in no hand out type of shit, but like, you know, we working. We doing this different shit and we cause I ain't gonna lie, a couple of my homeboys from Green Bay, bro, I still keep in contact with them to this day. Like, how hard playing this, me and him like this. Mo better, me and him like this, you feel what I'm saying? But these niggas that I met in Green Bay, you know what I'm saying? Well, I never thought like, still be in contact, like, bro, we on the phone daily, like, what the hell, bro?
so you don't got no regret, no.
Yeah, I don't got no regret. My only regret is I would have gave myself another opportunity. Well, I should have doubled down on myself at receiver instead of switching over so easy just to DB. So I was like, damn, that's my only regret. I should have stayed at receiver.
But you felt like you should have like I'm finna play like fuck it.
Yeah, that's my.
I might not never play at receiver.
Yeah, so I would have been on practice.
And who y'all receiver was at that time?
Shit, we had Jordan Nelson, Devontae Adams, Randall Carr.
I got the boys over there.
We had them boys, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know when, like, and then they like fresh, top dog, like. So it's like, damn, boy, I gotta wait for somebody to get hurt.
So you ain't have football no more feeling like how you felt until you like those new happiness of doing something.
Shit, I started training the gym, but I know it's a little bit selfish, but I just feel like the knowledge that I gained over the years, it wasn't for like the smaller gym. You know what I'm saying? So I went up to like middle school, high school.
You can't. You tried it.
No, for sure. Yeah, I tried it. It was successful. You know what I'm saying? But when I started getting to like little verbiage that I was trying to tell the kids, they weren't understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I just like let me go into the next step to see if they understand.
I feel like it's hard trying to coach these. What you feel like the biggest problem is like trying to coach these youth?
They ain't. Let me see. I can say it. They more so house babies now. If you give them shit, like they so locked in on playing the game, and I'm the woman inside the house playing the game instead of like I'm a real good football player, so shit, I'm finna get out here and grind. Like, so you know some youth now like they don't like the petition I work at, but these niggas don't even know how to go through ladders. You get what I'm saying? Like those ladder drills and agility drills and all that stuff, back pedal, like. They don't know how to do this stuff, but you feel me? So that's the hardest part of like teaching them. So now you gotta start from the basics. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the only hardest part. But other than that, once they get it, they got it. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about this generation like sports? How you feel like?
So they lit.
The kids.
The kids lit. They lit. I ain't gonna lie to niggas. We got social media to amp them up. You know what I'm saying? So anything you do, you gonna see it on
But that social media shit, good and bad. Though.
Yeah, it is. It can kill you and it can help you. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's cool. I like it though. I like the social media aspect of it when it comes out to putting the kids on a bigger platform.
Yeah, so that boy said you feel like the hard work and shit. I don't know. I bear the difference, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Like all this shit. Like y'all really taking a big chunk out y'all life to like dedicate it to this sport that y'all.
All right, look.
But no, you know
that bit, though.
You know when it's worth it, bro.
When you take a chunk out like risk and shit.
Nah, for sure. That shit ain't worth it. That shit ain't worth it to me, bro, in the streets. That shit.
But it's a bigger chance of a payout.
It's a bigger payout.
Yeah.
So you be like, so just think about it. You grinding all your life.
If you compare the two, hell yeah, that is worth it. You feel me? But I I ain't saying a nigga don't chase their dreams just be in the street. No, I'm saying you could be doing something else. Like,
oh no, for sure. You can chase your dream. You can be vibing, and you could be an entrepreneur and be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? They making like, big bangs right now. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like this day and age, bro.
But that's not
you
saying they
right
back then we ain't had that.
Nah, yeah. It was one or two. You feel like, it wasn't that many options.
Yeah, it wasn't that many options. People want to think about becoming no YouTube streamer. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm just being real. Like, I'm like YouTube.
Yeah, that wasn't even a thing back then.
It wasn't no thing back then.
That wasn't even a thing when I was growing up. Like, that shit wasn't like no YouTube. It'd be like.
For me, before I worked a while, I just feel like I'm grinding all these years, dog, and then I'm able to sign that. You know, even if it's a 2-year, $10 million contract.
Take 100 years out here, man.
I can take care of my family. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I give them 100,000 apiece, you feel what I'm saying? Nah, that's a lot. I got 10 siblings. That's a lot of money.
That's a whole M.
Yeah, for real. But just to sign your name on that paper, bro, and see that money come in your account probably like 2 weeks later, bro, like, damn, boy, like, damn. I was happy when I made it. I had a $5,000 sign-up on when I got the Green Bay, so I'm like, ooh, I got $5,000.
So at that time, hey, go,
shit, I was saying the same shit.
So at that time, like, you say, I'm saying, so growing up, did you like, you said you were happy when you got 5 rats, like, so would you say, nah, she finna get somebody like, so would you say, like, you weren't really, like, you weren't outside, so you weren't
I
really,
wasn't
like,
touching no paper.
Yeah.
Growing up, I wasn't touching, I think on your interview, you said, well, I ain't getting $1,000 in my pocket till I got to the Army.
Me too.
But I don't think matter of fact, I swear to God, my freshman year in college, when we got our financial aid shit, that was my first time seeing like $2,500, bro. I swear to God. I mean, I seen it, but far as like mine's different.
You gotta really be dedicated to that shit though, like, just to know, like, if paper out here, like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 2019. So how you feel about like people like just seeing you around, like, just go to like, hey, yo, tell me, like, people probably just saying shit, like, well, I heard around you, like, why you?
You know, they gonna ask their questions, man. I mean, I don't really care, you know. They come to ask me, I answer the question, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't care if they judge me or who I hang with, you know what I'm saying. Like, he's my dog, you know what I'm saying. We ain't grow up like, you know, I'm a little bit older than him, but shit, at the end of the day, he's my dog, you know what I'm saying. We from the same hood, the same thing, you know what I'm saying. So I ain't tripping about it. I don't care what nobody says.
Damn, that shit crazy. So 2019, like.
Wait, I'm sorry. I heard this one time and I ain't hear it no more. Yeah. Somebody say, Herb is hanging around him for protection. No. I never said nothing to you about that shit, but
you definitely
I'm like, damn, what?
This shit don't be like that.
It
like,
don't, bro.
The type of nigga I am, bro, like if niggas don't be having like niggas around them who be having status, but it's like the type of nigga I am, bro. I don't. Let's just say it was niggas from somewhere else, and they got niggas like who got like clout and shit, like who got a certain status around them, like. I ain't really looking, he ain't got nothing to do with that. So I don't know why people even like, okay, nah, like, that shit ain't even protection. Come on, we ain't saying no secret service, we ain't doing no, we ain't protecting nigga for what?
For what?
Yeah, nigga ain't never had no problem, nothing like that. Like, you know, damn, what else I was gonna say? I was gonna ask you some other shit. Come on,
I know one shit.
Yeah, damn. I was gonna ask you, like, how that shit, or you know, when you started hanging around, like, this happened before you started hanging around, but how it was, like, when you was around, like, when you seen shit, like, I'm pretty sure you heard about that, like, okay, that was that, but how it was, like, when you were around and you seen certain shit, like, I remember one time we was in the whip, remember we was on the TP, baby?
Oh, yeah.
This shit like this. Yeah. This shit like this, baby, like, how you felt in that moment, like, damn, this shit, it could really. Right here, you ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Hey.
I was so fucking scared, but I was comfortable at the same time because I, like, the people who I was with, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I got some, you know, I got the guys with me, you feel what I'm saying? So I was comfortable, but I was scared though at the same time, so I ain't show it though, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm just, he telling me, yo, just keep driving, bro. You straight, bro. These niggas ain't gonna do nothing. But that would kind of like ease my spirit. So I'm just like, okay, shit, that's fine. And I already know they looking for, I already know who they looking for, but they can't see inside, so it's just like, y'all looking for no reason, but we can see y'all looking.
We looking right at them.
We looking right at them, but y'all can't see inside, so I'm just like, bro, just keep y'all ready, niggas ain't gonna do nothing, bro, like.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, it's like a moment where it's like, that's another thing too, like, I ain't used to like shit like that, like, I ain't used to like, niggas just coming around for, we ain't coming around for that.
For sure,
you ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, like a bad taste in it.
Yeah, it's like, damn. But it's just like a nigga putting a nigga in a situation, feel me? Like, so it's like, a nigga had to really, when a nigga started, like, we started doing, nigga gotta move different. Like, we moving, feel me? We ain't really doing too much, but, yeah, that shit right there, you see that shit had you like.
That's how I felt about that other little shit. I'm like, I can't hear
back road.
That shit was a real, like.
Back road, that shit was, I'm like, yo.
I be want everybody to say,
like, right now,
like,
out of all
there be so much shit going on, bro, nigga.
how you felt about that situation in a moment, dude.
Heart was in my ass.
Back then, that shit was going on.
But you were calm though.
I'm calm though.
I'm telling him like,
Hey,
yo.
my boy called my phone like, why the boy get up out there? I said, yo, I said, that's crazy.
Bro, you know the little steering wheel, little circle in the little steering wheel. I'm like this in the steering wheel, like, oh, you boy getting out of niggas,
That's some whole other shit, like.
crazy.
But that other shit though, I ain't gonna lie, like, that was a moment where it was like a nigga was saying, like, these niggas ain't no shit cause we looking at them and they really just, like, we really riding side by side with each other. Like, these boys really in this bitch, like, trying to see in the whip. Like, yeah, they can't even see in this bitch. We looking right at them, feel me? Like, nigga tell them, bro, then it's just like,
And it's so crazy.
any other time, nigga this shit finna go down. We ain't finna let y'all, but it's just like, a nigga gotta think for everybody. Like, nigga got, bruh, nigga ain't trying to put a nigga in those situations, feel me?
I think that's why I was so comfortable every time I came around, cause it's just like, I know bro he gonna think outside the box before he even.
Nah, real shit. Cause I know, bro, nigga be having, okay, we can say we ain't got shit to do, man. We ain't fuck, that's finna go down, feel me? But nah, when you got nigga ain't around for that. Like, nigga ain't even trying to put bro in no situation. That's why it's like, you wouldn't have come to the nigga. What? You probably would have came to the garage a little earlier. It was so early, people ain't come out yet. But if you would have beat Apple to the crib, you'd have been in there.
Yeah, for sure.
You'd have been in there when that shit happened. Like, I remember coming out that bitch seeing you, like, I'm like, man, like, this shit going on right now too, like. And I'm thinking, like, I ain't thinking this finna be over with. Like, I ain't thinking like this finna be like, I'm thinking I'm finna probably pound back out here like this shit finna keep going. But that shit was like, damn, boy, like, seeing you out there, like, I said, damn, look at bro out there, like, damn, like, that shit just.
So how you felt seeing him out there though, knowing like, how you just said, like, damn,
dog,
bro.
bullet for sure, like, I'm doing like, damn, like.
This when they hit the crib?
Yeah, they hit the crib, yeah. I come outside, I see bro out there.
You was just on the way over there?
I was on my way over there. Cause
Yeah. Shit was moving on. I think I had called you and told you, like, that shit.
So that what made me get up, and it was early too, early.
But I'm just knowing, like, damn, bro. Hey, good, brother, dodged the bullet. Like, he could have been there. He probably still would have got out, because they still letting niggas, like, who ain't got nothing. Them crackers knew what was going on, so, like, but still, though, that shit would have looked crazy.
Look crazy for sure.
But they got hurt out there with them boys.
Everybody on live and shit.
That shit
Girl
looked
called
crazy,
me.
bro.
Like,
I'll say, what's your biggest pivot in your life? Moment you could look back on and be like, this happened for me, feel me? Like, this happened to me and for me, like, a moment in your life where it was like, man, like,
Shit made you change everything.
I think when I started working at the juvenile program, random, like, we all, you know, everybody felt, well, I felt like growing up, football was my purpose. That's what I supposed to do, but not knowing that was just something to lead me to my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think my purpose in life is, you know, dealing with kids, trying to change them. You know what I'm saying? Especially the youth nowadays. They always talking about toting pistols and selling this and selling that, which it ain't about that in life right now. You get what I'm saying? So, when I started working at juvenile detention center, it was just being able to change one kid. That was always my mindset. But you got, you know, when I first started working, I was at the level 6, so they had 6 months before they get out. You know what I'm saying? So And that was my time frame that I gave myself to change at least one kid, 6 months. At least change his mindset or change one thing about him, whether if it stop cussing or disrespecting women when they come in the facility or the dorm and like, oh, hi, good morning, or or just speaking, something that they can do on a daily. Now that I'm at the level 8, I got a little bit more time, you get what I'm saying, to change one kid. It may be 2 things now that I change about them, you know what I'm saying? So I've been blessed in the opportunity too. It's been a few kids that I've touched. Yeah, for sure. The experience been great. You know what I'm saying? I came in working, doing doubles how I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? The more they see you, the more that they can gravitate to you and trying to adapt, taking stuff. Yeah, for sure, you know what I'm saying?
So how it is, like, cause I you done brought me in there, I done spoke to him, like, so how it is when, like, you probably trying to talk to him, you probably, at the end of the day, they looking at you as a CEO, feel me?
Yeah.
But you trying to talk to him, you trying to resonate with him, like, you trying to let them know, like, nah, I saw this, like, I ain't green, like, do you feel like
sure.
how that is, like, do you feel like you supposed to, like, show that side more, or you just, like, do you want them to, like, oh, I want y'all, like, I was telling you, like,
I don't want them to know that side, but when y'all came and you was speaking on it, they don't know you from a can of paint. Now they done been with me for 4 or 5 months, so they thinking I'm just larger. But for somebody outside person to come in and tell them like exactly the same stuff I'm saying, when y'all left, my respect went out through the roof. You feel what I'm saying? So like now they like, okay, shit. Now we can really understand and know why he be so hard on us. Cause bro, I don't want y'all to have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Do this shit when y'all get out. This is a rehabilitation.
I gotta do that shit again.
You know, for sure. Trust me, bro. These kids, they gravitate to like real.
So when we left, like
they had so many questions.
Yeah, after that.
But when they come, they asked for return. One dude asked for return. The one who went to the army, he asked for return. Like, oh, he ain't come here to work no more. I started laughing like, man, nah, dog. But they want y'all to come back, bro. They want y'all to come back, bro. Cause you seen how focused and dialed in they was in when y'all were talking.
We had to get them, like, we had to break them, like, we had to, like, at first. They were kind of thinking they had shit, and like I be telling them, like, bro, I feel like that's how the youth, like, more niggas in my generation, bro, like, step up, like, and I be seeing it, like, I be seeing a couple people, like, saying little shit, like, they want to do something, like, but I feel like if more people that these kids, like, damn, bro, 2-3 years older than me, like, bro, ain't that, feel me? Like, I feel like if more of us stepped up and told the youth, like I was telling you, bro, like, when he asked me, like, did I have to go through, like, how I, like, seen shit that I had to go through shit, or I seen other people mistakes, like, I went through a lot of shit, but I started paying attention, like, hold on, bro, like, I ain't trying to keep bumping the head, bro.
For sure,
for sure. Like, but you feel like it's easy to break through new kids?
Yes, cause they more so want tough love. Yeah. Like if I'm coming in that bitch yelling at them, well, y'all need to get right. Y'all need to do what y'all supposed to do, bro. Like, but also taking that jacket off and like really having a real conversation with them. It's easy. I mean, it's hard at first, but then once like you get through that first stage of like, for example, being a CEO and talking to them as a CEO, it's hard. But once you take that jacket off and like kind of give them like some personal experience, like you ain't gotta give them all details, but if you give them like a couple personal experience, then you start to see like it's easy. They go like, damn, I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can relate to half the shit that y'all doing. I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? But they just think I'm so on a straight narrow road.
They don't be doing.
They don't do it. I done changed so much from the football to the 2019 to now, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's a big change. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga really, that's crazy that you say you really done found your purpose now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I go to work. I know how some people go to work. Be like, damn, I gotta go to work. But I go to work every day, bro. Be happy every day at work.
So you feel like peace? It's better to have peace than to have the money than to have like money. In the NFL, you got the money. At the same time, you thinking like, damn,
I can lose my job any day. I mean, that's like that now, but still, it's more of a.
But you feel like your life more peaceful?
Yeah, my life way more peaceful now when I pay for all the. Now I gotta prove myself. I gotta prove things to myself. I don't gotta prove things to anybody else. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just.
So the pressure
ain't no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I've been doing it for a few years. My pressure level is I already done been through like I tell people all the time, I played on the biggest stage of life.
Yeah, you done played thousands of people, not just
I
you.
ain't more pressure when
Playing
I'm
for you
talking
and
to
your
15
kids.
kids, you know what I'm saying? Like I told them easy, like, and I can get them to buy into what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what, for one thing, I don't do no cricket shit for them to see. Okay, man, you did this, so why we can't do this? You know what I'm saying? So everything I do, I'm doing like by the book. Everything like, nigga, we gonna put it on level 0 when we moving, level 0. We not moving to everybody on level 0, like, and it's just that. You know?
How that shit is like, no, you know me, feel me, you know me outside, and you know me, feel me? So it's like, how that shit, like, how you felt like when you see my uncle, like your boss, like, yeah, this shit, like, it's your nephew, like, how that shit.
Oh yeah, that's
first, like,
so I was just like, so I was talking to Rita, and we talking to her. She like, oh, you know Miss Sharon? I'm like, yeah, that's real girl. She's like, you know, that's her sister.
He in there while y'all talking?
Nah, he ain't in there then. So when he do come, I said, man, ain't no then with your nephew. He like, oh yeah, that's my little nephew, man. I said, he said, oh, you told me he came out here to talk to the kid. So I'm already, you know me, I'm already planning ahead to get y'all boys to come back, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a good environment, you know what I'm saying? A good energy with the kids.
I like that shit though. I really like that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it.
I think he'll like that because that's what he's trying to change the culture and what. I ain't gonna lie, he's doing a good job at changing the culture in the facility, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I love like to come back, like let my people like, cause oh wow, bro, like the people who used to, I don't know how he used to feel, what he used to say, but I love to like let them see a nigga like on a different
yeah,
like.
for sure.
I'm coming here like now you go tell
Different light.
You go tell feel me the fam. Nah, he came up here like, cause this shit ain't no act, bro. Like,
no, it ain't.
Even when you was driving, you asked me like, what made you like you just asked me. I wish I would have had the camera rolling that day. You just asked me like, what made me like even get on that? I'm just like, bro, like. Nigga gonna have a shorty, then they gonna think it's for the long run.
For sure,
like, damn, fool, like, I still wanna keep like playing, bro. Like this shit could really like you only get one life, bro. Like, but at the end, like I told them, just bro, at the end of the day, bro, once you get in the streets, bro, once you really get in the streets and you in the streets, this shit set in stone, bro. Like,
oh no, yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna say you, like, I can't say I done, like, I ain't throw the white flag yet, like, I ain't say like, cause I know any day, like, if a nigga got that shit on their heart. I ain't finna be a victim, goddamn it, hell nah, feel me? So it's like, at the end of the day, a nigga still got it, but like I be telling them shorties, like, this shit ain't even worth it. Like, this shit ain't worth it. This shit ain't worth getting nigga. Now you gotta live like this. You gotta live like this for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, like,
shit,
that's just the reality of that shit, bro. But having kids really what did it for me, like, I ain't gonna even say having kids, like, once I went to having both kids, like, I was seeing, like, damn, like,
gotta be here.
I gotta be here, boy. This shit, if I ain't here, like,
it ain't gonna happen.
but how that shit, when you have a, you I just find out you got a, how that was, you got a son.
So yeah, that 2022, everything popped out 2022, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was in denial. You know what I'm saying? I was in denial bad because I wasn't ready. Life wasn't how it is now. You know what I'm saying? So I was in denial for a long period of time, until like. I had to really sit down and really think like, damn boy, like, I did it. I know I did this. You know what I'm saying? So let me step up and be a man. You know what I'm saying? And then I was trying to hide it from my daughter at first. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want her to know, like, you know what I'm saying? So she's like,
how that was breaking it to your daughter, though?
Man, she bust out crying, like, she crying, like, damn, I thought I was the only one. I thought I was gonna be the only one, like. So I'm crying too, cause like, I want to see you cry. You feel what I'm saying? So she crying and just like, damn. So now every time I get them, I get her. You know what I'm saying?
That's an old girl, though. How that shit was breaking it just to the fan.
My mama done made no for a while. My mama done made no for a while.
You really liked it, like, yeah.
I'm hiding everything. I'm dodging everything.
I'm thinking he flies. He scream, but he don't say nothing about it. So I'm knowing.
I'm like, when I tell you in denial, bro, but I love this nigga to death right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit be like that. You gotta get, nigga had to really like, damn, well, yeah. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm doing.
Huh? You the third?
No, that's the
Nah. No.
Boy and a girl.
Well, we don't got to say.
I'm talking about the third.
Oh no, we ain't got to say it. Nah.
Yeah, we said his name.
Yeah, the name. Yeah.
Hey, so at what did you ever have like a point of like reflection when you was in that denial stage? Like, nigga, I went through this shit with my old boy, so I ain't. Feel me? My old boy went around.
So it wasn't like he denied me. It was just like
he went around.
Yeah. Like, granted, he moved to Georgia, but still been time for my senior year in high school. I used to stay with him. I used to stay with my old boy. This nigga never been in one of my high school games.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
I went to UM, bro, for 4 years. He never been in one of my college games, bro. My first NFL game he went to when we played Atlanta. After that game right there, we've been tight ever since. But I'm like, okay, shit.
What you feel like, yo, like I ain't saying you can give him no excuse. What you feel like, now that you grow up, you older, cause that what it took for me. I had to get older, like go to see him.
For sure, yeah.
Old boy probably just
true
doing, he like living how he was living.
For
like.
sure.
So what you feel like your old boy just, what you feel like? Why he wasn't?
I always wanted to ask him that question, but I never did ask him that white. I just feel like he wasn't ready.
You got a good bond with him.
Yeah, I got a good bond with him now. Like, I just feel like he wasn't ready, bro. Like,
now that you being a dad,
I wanted him to do. You get what I'm saying? Like,
now that you being a dad and being an adult, even though you never asked him, like, you don't feel the same way. You kind of feel like you can see how life be moving sometimes. Like, nigga probably just wasn't in those situations.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, I just feel like he really wasn't ready to be.
Yeah.
How many kids he got? He got a lot.
He got like 7.
He got 7.
That
ain't too much. I'm thinking he got
the twins.
He got
7?
Oh, yeah, nah. He got
7 kids? He beat me?
But I just, you know.
Yeah, so what you see like,
Huh?
what you want for your son? You want your son to play sports too?
Yeah, I want to play sport. I want to play sport. But I ain't gonna, one thing, I ain't gonna force it on him. If he don't want to do it, but he gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna have to do something. Right? Education-wise, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to be an entrepreneur, I'm with it. I'm a supporter regardless no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna definitely try to, football. You know, that's a typical thing. Baseball, type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Boy dad.
Yeah, for sure.
Soccer too. Now you a boy dad. Do you feel like how you gonna raise them? Like, you know, some people raise their kids like their sons, especially like tough.
I think that's how I'm gonna be though.
Do you want your kid to be show his emotion? Like, some like Chuck feel like boys should show their emotion. Like, you should wear your heart on your sleeve and all that. Like, I wasn't raised like that.
I was raised like that. So like what my boyfriend said, but I ain't gonna lie, bro, to be honest.
So that don't get you nowhere. So you got that was a mama's boy.
Yeah, I was for sure. I definitely. But like I said, I slept with my old girl until I was 13 years old. In the bed was like one side of the bed, you know, the other side of the bed. I was 13. But that was good, bro. We had so many people still in the house. You know what I'm saying?
So growing up, you faced other obstacles. The
street one though, I really struggled like. Not knowing where the next meal come from type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Lights being off type of shit. Like that struggle I had to pay attention to and try to, but I ain't really that one made me really lock in because I don't know that. I'm trying to get out of there. I'm trying to find a way to get up out of here, man. I think football was my only way. The only way out. I wouldn't think of academic. But I don't want to be a police officer. I wanted to do something. That one of the dreams. I ain't gonna lie, that was really my first dream to be a police officer. I got that ball in my hand, bro, and I seen how I was able to go to the next level, That police shit went out the window.
Do you think like that football shit, you feel like when a nigga, not even just you, like anybody, you feel like when people be getting like embraced, do you feel like that nigga just feel like, I gotta do this shit, like you feel like you playing good, people embracing you, that hurt, like, you feel like that putting the battery in your back, like that's putting it like, I ain't saying the battery like that, but just making you want it.
It makes you want it, cause I ain't gonna lie, you get addicted to the love that people get, whether if it's bad love or fake love, you'll be able to sort it out if it's fake love, you know what I'm saying? But it do bring more energy, like, cause there's been times, bro, where I go have a game again, this one Pay was popping, go to the game and I'm scoring a touchdown, but I know for sure they gonna have the game on that Pay. So yeah, I'm gonna play Pay. You get what? Now it may be fake love, but I see you out there, boy, like damn, boy. But you know what I'm saying? It's just love.
I mean, you feel like a nigga be like that type of love right there. Do you feel like niggas be like that right there? That's crazy.
Who this nigga up on that name?